Modes are a crucial concept in music theory, providing a framework for understanding and creating different tonalities and moods within music. They originated in ancient Greece and were later adapted into Western music. Modes are essentially scales, but each mode has a distinct sequence of intervals, whole steps and half steps, that gives it a unique sound. The 7 modes. There are 7 primary modes, each of which can be derived from the major scale. These modes are 1. Ionian, 2. Dorian, 3. Phrygian, 4. Lydian, 5. Mixolydian, 6. Eolian, 7. Locrian. Detailed explanation of each mode. 1. Ionian mode. 1. Structure. The Ionian mode is identical to the major scale. 2. Intervals, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. 3. Sound. It has a bright, happy, and resolved sound. 4.
Example, C Ionian, C major, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C.
2. Dorian mode. 1. Structure. The Dorian mode is like the natural minor scale but with a raised 6th degree. 2. Intervals, whole, half, whole, 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 half, whole. 3. Sound. It has a jazzy, soulful, and somewhat melancholic sound, yet slightly more uplifting than the natural minor. 4.
Example, D Dorian, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D.
3. Phrygian mode. 1. Structure. The Phrygian mode is like the natural minor scale but with a lowered 2nd degree. 2. Intervals, half, whole, 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 half, whole, whole. 3. Sound. It has a Spanish or Eastern sound, often perceived as dark and exotic. 4.
Example, E Phrygian, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E.
4. Lydian mode. 1. Structure. The Lydian mode is like the major scale but with a raised 4th degree. 2. Intervals, whole, 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 half, whole, whole, half. 3. Sound. It has a bright, dreamy, and mystical sound. 4.
Example, F Lydian, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F.
5. Mixolydian mode. 1. Structure. The Mixolydian mode is like the major scale but with a lowered 7th degree. 2. Intervals, whole, whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole. 3. Sound. It has a bluesy, rock, and somewhat unresolved sound. 4.
Example, G Mixolydian, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
6. Eolian mode. 1. Structure. The Eolian mode is identical to the natural minor scale. 2. Intervals, whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole, whole. 3. Sound. It has a sad, dark, and somber sound. 4.
Example, Aeolian, a minor, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A.
7. Locrian mode. 1. Structure. The Locrian mode is like the natural minor scale but with a lowered 2nd and 5th degree. 2. Intervals, half, whole, whole, half, whole, whole, whole. 3. Sound. It has a tense, unstable, and dissonant sound. 4.
Example, B Locrian, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Historical and cultural context. Modes were originally used in ancient Greek music theory and were named after different regions or tribes of Greece, Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, etc.
These modes formed the basis of the modal system in medieval and Renaissance European music, before the development of the tonal system that is based on major and minor scales. Practical application in modern music. In modern music, modes are used to create different moods and atmospheres. They are particularly prevalent in jazz, rock, metal, and classical music. Understanding modes allows musicians to compose and improvise more effectively by providing a broader palette of tonalities beyond the major and minor scales. Using modes in composition and improvisation. 1. Identify the parent scale. To find a mode, start with the major scale that contains all the notes of the mode. 1. For example, G Mixolydian is derived from the C major scale. 2. Understand the characteristic notes. Each mode has notes that give it its unique flavor. 2. For instance, the raised fourth in the Lydian mode or the lowered second in the Phrygian mode. 3. Apply to chord progressions. Modes can be used to create modal chord progressions. 3. For example, a Dorian progression might use the chords built on the degrees of the Dorian scale. 4. Improvise using modes. When improvising, use the scale of the mode over the appropriate chords. 4. For example, use the Dorian scale over a minor chord progression to give a jazzy feel. Conclusion modes are a fundamental aspect of music theory that offer a rich variety of sounds and emotional expressions. By understanding and utilizing modes, musicians can enhance their compositional and improvisational skills, creating more nuanced and expressive music.